Так, ну что, всем привет. Продолжаем сегодня изучать мир, изучать заклинания. Ну, всем привет. И попутно будем выполнять второстепенные задания. Так, ну, начнем, пожалуй. О, что это было? Что за фризы? Что за хренотень?
Revelio.
Странно, какие-то фризы непонятные. Так, ну вроде бы фризы прошли. Стало все вполне нормально. Так.
Revelio.
А вот и волшебные песочные часы, которые считают факультетские очки. Рубины, бриллианты, сапфиры, изумруды. Заколдованы для почета очков Гриффиндора, Пуффиндуя, как Таврана и Слизерина, соответственно.
Accio. Revelio.
Что-то...
Levioso. Revelio.
Так, мне начинает это не нравиться. Почему появляются эти фризы? Я не знаю, поставить, пробовать на баланс.
Revelio.
Опа.
Reparo.
Да, опять я перепутал заклинание.
Levioso.
Так, нашли.
Revelio.
Так, ну пойдем обратно, в общем-то. В подземелье. Давайте спустимся, посмотрим, что там есть.
Revelio.
Кстати, там, где я был в центральном зале, я видел циферблат от этого, господи, как его? От двери с загадкой. На одном из медных кранов этой, казалось бы, обычной раковины в туалете для девочек нацарапана маленькая змея. Никто не знает, что это значит. Но мы знаем. Так, где-то здесь есть картина.
Lumos.
Капец, ничего не понятно. Где-то в коридоре в каком-то.
Revelio.
Кельпи. Зараза. А где тогда бабочка?
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Ну нет, так далеко бабочка быть не может. Значится, где-то здесь, в коридорах или в проходах.
Revelio.
Ха. А вот и бабочка. Ну, в целом близко.
Lumos.
Так, надо сейчас не забыть вернуться в большой зал и открыть ту дверь. Сейчас, наверное, этим и займемся. Так, откуда я пришел, только бы еще вспомнить.
Revelio.
Блин, да и что вот здесь вот теперь зеленькает? Ага. Вот, собственно, и дверца. Так, а второй
Revelio.
где-то находился внизу, я правильно понимаю? Я правильно понимаю. Так, что у нас на первом? Это что? 2, 2, 2, 4, 6. Значит, здесь 0 получается, а здесь у нас должно быть 6, 5. Это получается у нас 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Какой-то хэдкраб. Или что это?
What are you up to now?
Надеюсь, я не ошибаюсь. Я посчитал как минимум правильно. Но это не точно. Нет, нормально все. Зараза, даже не легендарная.
Revelio.
Так. А, вот она. О, одноглазая ведьма. Потайной проход. Сладкое королевство. Так. Что-то интересное. Здесь ничего нет.
Revelio.
А тут где-то есть. Зараза.
Accio.
Ага. Хоть книжку поймал.
Revelio.
Так, где же еще? Сейчас еще что ли выше?
Levioso.
Ну, вообще, в целом, прикольно так вот ходить, собирать. Что-то интересное выискивать.
Revelio.
Где, правда, дзиньканье меня с ума сводит. О! Еще одна дверь. Так, 15 плюс 2, это у нас выходит 17. К 17 надо добавить еще... Так... 6. Это у нас выходит 0. Раз, два, три, четыре, пять, 6. Это саламандры. Так, а снизу у нас что? 9 плюс 3. Это 11. 3 же, правильно? Да, 9 плюс 3, 11. Собственно, не хватает 8. Это павук. Ха, нет. Так, это у нас 0. Раз, два, три, четыре, пять, шесть, семь, 8, 9. Все правильно, 9. А тот все правильно должен стать 3. Ага. 9 и 3. Это 12. Тогда мне нужно еще 7. А 7 это у нас кальмарчик какой-то, или что это, осьминожка. Обсчитался на одну циферку. Что, ну, есть смысл пойти дальше.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I most
Да. О, тут что-то много чего деленькает. Доспехи тролля.
Revelio.
Так. Ларец для кубка огня. Еще что-то было. Зал трофеев.
Oh.
Что-то было еще. Блин, с ума сводит этот звук. Слышать слышу, но не понимаю. Миробелла чеснок.
Revelio.
А. Да. Сколько здесь всего? Комплект доспехов для домового эльфа. Так. Так, одну секундочку. Все, можно бежать дальше. Больше тут, надеюсь, ничего нет.
how nice to see you, my young friend.
Это я его так? Я думал, починить его можно. Ну-ка, тут.
Reparo.
Ясно. Здесь это так не работает. Еще выше можно. Башня астрономии, что ли?
Revelio.
А, ну, все, я понял. Пожалуй, тогда сразу можно перемещаться к профессору Что? Артур Плампи. Рукоятки. Побочек дофига у меня здесь и больше. Пусть будет так. Сейчас пройдемся, пробежим, сразу возьмем все побочки. Поговорим с профессором Фигом и пойдем, наверное, по улице походим. Поисследуем.
Revelio.
Ну или как пойдет. Что? Не понимаю, где-то здесь же показывается у меня и квест. Сразу, может быть, ее взять. Что-то мне все равно кажется, что у меня какие-то фризы. Попробовать качество текстур сделать на высоком, а не на ультрах. Хотя, не знаю, 3060 Ti, в принципе, без каких-либо проблем должна вытягивать это все дело.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help?
Hello. Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought perhaps a fellow Hufflepuff might have the perseverance to join me in a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Да, конечно, хочу, ты чё? Давай.
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Круто,
Very
классно.
well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Так, с улицы проход возле большой экспозиции животного. А, так я видел ту картину. Я знаю, где она. Ну, знал, где она. Сейчас я уже с уверенностью 100% не скажу, что знаю.
Ah, rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
Вот здесь.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Ай, ладно. Сразу поговорим еще с
Sometimes
этой
they'll
девчонкой.
help me.
А, я
You
к ней
alright?
изначально бежал,
Don't you
видимо.
know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the
Девочка,
girl who
которая вся
everyone
школа
at school
ненавидит
hates
просто
for no
так.
reason.
Everyone
Почему?
hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoil sports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Прикольно.
Gobstones. Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, It's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Ну да, скорее всего, не палку-то перегнули.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my
Ну,
own.
мы поможем.
I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Жесть. 6 пулей камней. Так, мне бы сейчас не помешало найти эту дверь, в которой был проход. Да нет, тут была какая-то... лестница, что ли? Тайна в замке, вот. Не очень я помню, где проходная лестница это.
Awful when they ask you a question, though, isn't it? Grubby little faces.
Revelio.
I'll just die.
А там есть куда пройти, интересно?
There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
Нет, это не здесь.
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
Да, вот здесь.
This stairwell
Точно.
looks promising. This looks like the portrait from the map. And where's the treasure?
В прошлый раз не сработало.
There was a doorway hidden within the portrait.
Так, вот все
I wonder
нашлось.
what came of Arthur's search.
Так, вернуться. А, что? Он... Это где?
Revelio.
В соседнем... А, я откуда пришел?
The Daedalian keys are back.
Ой, еще
Is
кто-то.
everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
Какие
The
ключи еще?
Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumour is that a former headmistress, Professor Moll, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you
Посмотрим.
do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you...
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Ладно. Потом поищем
What
мы
are you
ее
up to now?
ключи уникальные. Где-то здесь же, да? И куда нужно вернуться? Опять квест сбился, а? Ой, господи. Ага, все, понял. А куда он делся? А,
Hogwarts has brought me and my siblings.
перебежал?
Find anything
Revelio.
yet?
Ну чё, братишка, нашел?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if
Че,
a quick
попробовать
rummage
присмотреться,
round-
может быть, эту форму приодеть? Хороший, но на 14 уровень. Я не дотягиваю пока. А, я думал, я нашел мантию какую-то. На внешний вид. Вон оно что. Ну, пусть будет так. Ну, обычная.
Might yield anything interesting.
Так, теперь.
I adore decorating for the holidays.
Revelio.
Кстати, это правда как будто наверху. Так, ну да ладно. Так, ключи, секрет. Ладно, пойдем к фигу.
Revelio.
О.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver! Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But, sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Угу. Ну, пойдем к профессору Гекат. Мы так или иначе собирались учиться. Да что такое? Что-то все за мной так смотрят пристально.
Revelio.
Так, а профессор Гекат нас чему обучит? Чему-нибудь стоящему? Expelliarmus, Incendio.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments.
Так и так спешим как можем.
As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
Да, хорошо.
You know where to find me once you've finished.
Скрещенные палочки один из двух. И тренировочные комбинации. Давайте сходим.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Поглядим. Я, правда, забыл уже, где находятся скрещенные палочки. А, ну в целом, да. Где-то недалеко.
Revelio.
Ага, ну я понял, да. В туалет Пивза попасть не могу. Кто орёт?
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
There's
Так,
no one in the
ну
school
давай.
I'd be afraid to join.
Люкан, обучи меня
I know,
фаталити
Sebastian,
делать.
I know.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
Да, давай попробуем.
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Так, господи, какое неудобное управление.
Accio.
Excellent form.
Ух ты. Ладно. Ну хоть не комбовать.
Good one.
Ага, комбовать.
Levioso. Accio.
That's it. I'd say that's enough practice.
О, да, я согласен, хватит
Thank you,
практики.
Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Да. Буду максимально крутым, а главное скромным.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
Да, погнали.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Да, пусть будет Натаха.
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it. Ready to get thrashed? Apologies in advance.
Ну да. Сейчас меня напихают. Так это...
Accio. Reparo.
Да, Япона, мать.
Leviosa. Accio. Protego. Leviosa.
Да, Япона. Лох, это судьба.
Accio. Is that all you've got? Reparo. You're better than that. Accio. Leviosa. There goes my way.
Да, получается вроде бы.
What's he doing? Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed.
Так, капец,
The
он
other
что-то делает с
duelists have already
управлением.
taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then.
Да,
The next round is for all the gobstones.
обязательно. О, открытые ворота.
Assignment's all finished.
Нашел еще что-то интересное. 4 твари. Так. Ну, теперь же можно, получается, просто вернуться к Гекат. Не обязательно же пешком идти. Надеюсь, я правильно выбрал.
It didn't bother me. I swear.
Плюс-минус, скажем так. Хотя, мне кажется, был камин поближе к ней.
Revelio.
Или не был? Нет, был.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Зараза. Ну ладно.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able
Все,
to
бабуль, я
accomplish-
I
готов.
finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
О. И как теперь?
Good work.
Па-па-па-па-пап. Блин, а как сделать так удобнее, чтобы под рукой на двойку, наверное, поставить ее. На тройку огонь левелся. Я не так часто пользуюсь. Вот я вообще, в принципе, всем не часто пользуюсь.
Accio! Incendio!
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Неплохо. Ну, странно. Я думал, классно.
Incendio!
Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic, isn't it?
Так, теперь с профессором Фигом можно поговорить. А есть ли смысл? Да, есть смысл. Еще одна побочка.
Ah, there you are.
Да, это я.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig! I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your
is...
schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
Крысёныш.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Я сам могу сходить же, ну вы чё? Я тут в Хоксмите с троллем дрался без инцендио. А с инцендио я вообще опасный человек.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Себастьян, ну пусть будет Себастьян. Ладно, я схожу взять побочку. Что он интересно расскажет?
I could use your help.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse.
Взаимно.
Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
That's nice to hear. I have had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Heckard's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
They're adorable. Why would you be afraid of a puffskein?
They seem adorable until one sticks its tongue up your nose. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
Помогу.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Так, теперь надо найти Себастьяна.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
Я надеюсь, он Себастьян не сделал.
Sebastian, there you are. I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I've
Ничего
never
тебе не
even met
скажу.
him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student. If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
Хорошо.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Чё сейчас нам расскажет? Как играть по стелсу?
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Давай попробуем. Лоханулся, конечно, я знатно. Так, я так понимаю, что теперь мне нужно вот оно. Хорошо. А, да? Ну да, типа никто не заметил, как дверь открылась.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Да ладно. А, поговорить с Себастьяном. Жесть, ну пошли поговорим. А при чем?
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Ладно.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Жесть. Ну, бабуль, иди, может, ты в туалет хочешь?
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
The key.
О, что? Как? Опасно.
Wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book?
О, очки как в матрице.
Revelio.
Так. Что? А тут кто-то есть, что ли?
Don't let her see you.
А, что? О, удачно.
Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister,
Ну, будем надеяться, там правда никого нет.
so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin
Revelio.
knows everyone else is given.
Why do you think... Section. Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No, we've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
Сундук меня
I'll
так
know it
выглядит,
when I see
интересно.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Обиделся.
Revelio. Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed. Levioso.
Кто-то что-то уронил. Зашкиримся.
Who have we
О,
here?
зараза.
Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Капец.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
А как? Понятно. А как? Никак.
Reparo.
Пока видать только так. Недоступно мне.
Revelio.
Ну,
Of course, traces of ancient magic.
какой маджик?
There must be more to this room.
О, древняя магия.
Revelio.
О, нифига себе, здоровенный. Какой-то шарфик. О, легендарный шарфик. Можно я поменяю? Ну-ка. Ну, вот так пусть будет. Что-то я тут еще понаходил. 9, 6. Это фиаско. Набор чума. Ой, это нажал. Четкий пацан. Так, а у меня есть что-нибудь? Шарф факультета, я понимаю, нет. Может, в коллекциях что есть? Ага, такое себе. О, шарф с символикой факультета. Отлично.
Where might this lead?
А, все, я понял. Что это за место?
Revelio.
Это чё?
Surprising. Cards at the ready.
Зря. Вот так бы размотал. Это древняя магия, я тоже знаю, как работает. Да просто...
Revelio.
А, снизу какая-то штука. Это что за порог? О. Так.
Lumos.
Вот как это делается, оказывается. Так, ну там пойти некуда, я так понимаю. Ладно, я так понимаю, надо прям было очень-очень быстро бежать туда.
This must be the way forward, but to where?
Revelio.
Чё, только раз?
Revelio.
Ну только раз. А где вторая?
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
А как взять?
Revelio.
Ладно. Может быть здесь есть что-то, что откроет дверь туда.
Revelio.
Нету. Ага. Я не понимаю, как туда попасть теперь. Ага. Жесть. Так. Теперь можно идти. Ух. Что? Все ячейки снаряжения заполнены. Как это? А что там совсем все плохо? Двадцать из 20. Ну не густо, не густо. Ладно, с 20 ячейками тоже можно жить. Да вы гоните. О, что это? Какие-то жесткие.
It is a book after all.
Revelio.
Ну... Что за книжка, интересно? С страницами оторванными. Засуха. Сейчас наколдуют. Отстроили курорты Краснодарского края. Вот то и первоклассные волшебники черно-белую картинку превратили в цветную.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganock, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too, but we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganock.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Значит, соврали нам. Были еще прецеденты, когда кого-то зачисляли с 5-го курса.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Кусок говна.
Revelio.
Что это?
Incendio.
А, теперь еще и такие добавились. Прелестно. Так, кабинет профессора Фига. Ладно, через телепорт пойдем. Так. А вообще в целом, что там по побочкам? В класс. Ключ. Коридор. И камешки найти. Ничего, что могло бы нас обучить новой магии. Ну ладно, торопиться некуда. Эта хреновина сама поранилась.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable.
Incendio.
Ah, Fig. You have a visitor.
Ну и что, договариваете, я не спешу.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
Да, блин.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear.
Так я же говорю, что там страница вырвата.
It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Ну, пошли дальше. Итак, зараза, я получил почту. Чем занятие по травологии? А от кого сова? Всем что-то нужно. Ладно.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Так я ж прочитал уже.
Revelio.
Ask that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Най. Прям сейчас. Ага. Я понял.
Revelio.
Ну, больше ничего интересного, походу, в этом замке нету. Ну, в этой локации, господи, в замке. А где? А.
Revelio.
Серьезно? Где-то еще? Забавненько. Это будет сложно. Постоянно менять заклинания. Оп. О, бадья.
One boy fell off his broom during my flying class. Good thing Kagawa was there to catch him.
That smell. Punja's onion again.
Ну, давайте будем учиться.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear.
Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bowl. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Жесть.
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil!
Жесть какая.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our
А я
new
буду
student.
служить бадьяну.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Да, классно
Actually,
было.
I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Время, но подождем.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital
Так.
ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
10 минут.
Well done! Once it can be
Я туда пойду по
harvested,
делам
your
дальше.
Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Так.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be
Ну,
showing you the
пошли.
Chinese chomping cabbages. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Чё ждать-то?
Excuse me?
Revelio.
Duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outrights. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
О. Сливать спилины. Так, тап. Фокусирующая через невидимости. Ага, и что сделать? Атакуйте манекен.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
Пошли.
Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Revelio.
Что-нибудь еще упереть можно, интересно? Ага, нашел.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide
6
gloves,
минут.
I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
Все, я собрал бадьян. Можно мутить варево.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Так.
Revelio.
Relishing their new pots only cost me my damned hearing.
Где-то должно быть подземелье.
We must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as things. Kindness and
Если я правильно понял. Или не здесь. Где-то меня, короче, парнишка просил сходить в катакомбы. О, можно обучиться экспеллиармус. Ага. Вот он. Коридор травологии. Такс. Что такое тут далеко повело? Со стороны двора, что ли? Понятно. Ну, пока что, скорее всего, прервемся. Если что, продолжим чуть позже.